Hello, my name is Alice, and I'm now a third year BDES student. So here is me during one of the pinups last semester and some of the photos during BDES Bowl. I'm gonna walk you through my portfolio for the creative test. So this one is the lampshade project. Um, I think looking back to it, I really like the layout here. Um, this is for the title page. It has a photo which kind of shows clearly like what this project is, like all the elements that I use in this project, and it has title and some minimal text that would help understand what this project is going to talk about. So I think it is important to include some text, but also not too much of it to keep the layout simple and easy to read. Moving on to this page, it shows like my project as a whole and how it works. So I kind of included diagrams here showing the process of um, these little pieces and how they're pieced together to make a lampshade, and showing the different compositions these pieces can do. So, and what I really liked about this page is this little comic over here. It shows how you can obtain these pieces and shows how it interacts, how you can interact with it. I would recommend including some storytelling aspects, either comics or storyboards, showing that you're like thinking beyond just designing, but thinking about the user experience of your design. So here's the process page. I think one thing I did very well was this diagram over here. It shows how light shines through the lampshade and what effects it creates. So it shows the logic behind my mockups and models, which I really recommend doing. The second one is the mediator, which you can see I use the same layout for the title page here. I think it's important to keep things consistent throughout your three projects because it will help people remember you better and also shows a consistency and attention to details. So this is just a big page of how it works. Um, I'm not going to go too much into details, but I appreciated that I enlarged this photo a lot, so it is very clear to see all of the little details I did over here. And this is some process drawings. If I were to improve this a little bit, maybe like more diagramming and showing how I got to the finished product instead of just using sketches from, you can see like the finished product over here. So giving it a bit more content, I guess. The third one is the mini domicile. So you can see I use the same layout as before. And also the layout of other pages is pretty similar to before too. They all use a blue tone kind of background. So this project is very interesting because it relates to one of my high school courses. This kind of cycle of fish waste and plants. So I encourage you to think about what you like and what you learned in high school or like extracurricular activities and apply it to your design portfolio. Because I think BDES is very interested of who you are and how you can stand out from other students. So definitely um, encourage you to include some personal touches. So this is the working process. It has I reference to this architecture over here. Although I know that it might not be the same this year, I still encourage you to search up some precedents so they can help you during the concept development and also the form choices. Yeah, So this is all of my creative tips. Thanks for watching.